Welcome to the 2023 Wisconsin gun season with Goliath Pursuits. We've had some great hunts and have some great footage, so we hope you enjoy and stay tuned and watch all the excitement.
Welcome back to Goliath Pursuits. It's Friday, November 17th, and I'm heading up for gun season. Can't wait. John's in camp. He's actually back hunting. After he killed RG3 in early October, he's been in camp, but he hasn't been actually pursuing deer, so it's going to be great to get him back out in the woods here. So I'm really excited here. I'm going to get after Waiver Wire 10. Been chasing him all of bow season, no luck, and it was a deer I was trying to kill last year too and couldn't get it done. But I want all you guys out there to remember, when you end up watching this, it's a time of the year when everybody's got a lot of ideas for next year, and I want to let you know that this is the time to get all this stuff done. So start off with this soil test from us. You can order one from Goliath Pursuits, and that way we can get out and look around. John does consultations. We sell every seed you would ever need, from a food plot standpoint all the way to grass seed. And then we got a tremendous amount of quality mixtures along the way. We got our Plot Doctor product, which is liquid, foliar and calcium. And then we also got Plot Doctor Dry we offer. My pond product is coming out here in the spring. And then we got the hitch and drag product, which will get your deer out of the woods if you have areas on your property where you can't get them out. This is the time to get after some of these situations and some of these things you want to do while you have the enthusiasm. So look forward to helping all you guys out coming up here in 2024 with your spring planning and your fall planning, and we'll get her going. But opening day of gun season tomorrow morning. Good luck to everybody out there. Hope all you guys have some success, and John and I will have the cameras rolling tomorrow and through the week, through the whole 9 days. So good luck to everybody out there.
Is this the Goliath Deer Camp?
The one and only.
The world famous Goliath Deer Camp?
Absolutely.
Is that Sweet Sap whiskey?
You betcha.
Stopped in at the Pickled Trout. Free case of Leinenkugels, thank you very much.
Is that Albert Sody's Sweet Sap Whiskey? Who do I say?
Morning. It's old Wisconsin gun opener this morning. First day. Got the orange army out in the woods. I'm in the far east end of the property. Dusty's over on the west end going after. He's over on the west end going after the deer. He goes Waiver Wire. All wide west. Probably the same deer. So, hang tight. Hopefully we see something. That wasn't the start we wanted for the morning. Had a doe and two fawns. Just coming down the trail a little bit. I think they were eating some grass. I opened the window to get some better footage. We have swirling winds. Must have caught my wind as she started blowing. And I shut the window. my scent from going that way. Fired up some nose jammer. I forgot to do that right away this morning. That seems to calm the deer down. They don't blow. But what they do smell it. They just don't freak out and blow and bust out of there. But after I got the window closed, I could see out my other window here, a smaller buck walking out. So not a good start, but hopefully things get better.
Got a beautiful southwest wind. I'm back here at Crappie Stand chasing Waiver Wire. John's at the other side of the farm with his sights set on Sony, or possibly another large deer that's on that end. Neighbor just shot an 8-pointer right behind me about 100 yards away. I'm not sure that that's going to help me or hurt me. But he's tagged out, so that's why my interview's a little late. I had to go down and check out what he was up to. But other than that, good luck to everybody out there. Hit the subscribe button. Enjoy the ride. Gun season has begun in Wisconsin.
You may have seen a little footage of earlier this morning. That was on the main farm. Had a bad wind for that, so it wasn't quite what we were expecting when we got in there. Sat for a while, got out of there, ended up seeing 17 deer, but mainly deer running that were pushed from the neighbors, and then maybe a 2.5-year-old 6-pointer. I got a quick glimpse of them. 1.5 fork, so nothing too exciting. Got out of there, regrouped, and traveled over to the project farm. So I'm sitting in the same blind where I shot RG3 with bow. The vine scrape, which is out the window here, I'll show you in a bit. Looks like it's been getting hammered. It's tore up. So hopefully we get a buck coming in there and coming out and cut corn and cut beans to eat. So we'll see what happens. It may be 55 degrees out here, and I'm in a t-shirt, but I'm hungry for a brat. And fire the heater up. There you have it. Brat's all done. Thank you for joining this week's episode of Cooking in the Blind. Well, I think this is about going to wrap it up for the night. Starting to run out of daylight.
Good morning. It's Sunday of gun season, opening weekend in Wisconsin. I'm set up on the ground this morning. Comfortable spot. I prepped it last week, raked it in, and I'm tucked in a really thick brush pile here, so sun's coming up. I'm after Waiver Wire. He's over in this area. Just hoping to catch some movement this morning. So all day sit yesterday, no luck. But today is a new day. The sun's out, and we're gonna get a weather change here in a day or two, so that should help. But beautiful spot, looking over a deep valley, bedding area between a couple of food sources. So hopefully I can get some cooperation this morning. John's across the farm in John's tower, and he's got the cameras rolling too. So beautiful morning. Let's Let's see if we can get it done.
they're fighting. That's pretty awesome. It's fun to see. Just wish our shooter would show up. All that racket. You would think that might bring him in, but not yet. All right, well, we had a pretty good morning, a good hunt, as you saw there. Our buddy Jim shot a good deer early this morning, so he gave it a little bit of time, went and looked and found it. He's dead. So we're walking out now. Gonna go help him try and get it out of the woods. There's a great white hunter.
A great white one.
Yep. Where'd you shoot him?
Got him out of my new tower. First hunt out of it. Both deer I got this year were first hunt of the year out of a brand new stand. So great morning.
Bow season, gun season, 2 days sits,
Done.
and done.
Tagged out.
Let's go see. Let's go find him. There he is. Jeez, the body is huge.
That is a
Great deer.
big-bodied late rut whitetail. I mean, because he's probably worn down and still.
Big old neck on him.
What do you know? That's a cool deer, man.
He's a good one. Yeah, I noticed the brows from the picture you sent me. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good.
You know, that's 2 for 2 on me calling what deer I'm going to kill that night, too. I texted you guys from going after him. And I got him in cedars. But he looked like he was...
Coming this way?
Fucker came from this way.
Holy cow.
Right up to the pond, so he was working. This is actually the worst part of the hunt.
Yep.
When it's over.
It's when the work begins.
Following them all year long. It's fun. Yep.
He might have been a problem for us.
He probably was a problem.
We didn't even know it.
I bet you he was a
Because he
problem.
was never with other bucks. Never.
Never. I'm telling you, him and Tank locked up. Because Tank was in the cabin point. Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, he's got some black hawks on him. This thing is like retarded.
Oh, he's a good deer.
Yeah, that's a great deer.
He's a lot bigger than I thought, honestly.
Yep. Good deer. Yep.
First,
What are the?
I just, the travel on these deer pisses you off,
Oh, I know.
but the cell cameras trump that today.
Yeah. Maggie, what is that?
Oh, thanks.
Oh, good girl. You give a kisses.
Deer that was around Black Eye. I named him Outlaw because I was like, if this anybody's
Yeah.
gonna push Black Eye out, it's this motherfucker.
Be him, yeah, right.
So I just like, this is Outlaw.
Yep.
So,
And we didn't have him last year.
not one picture.
No, zero. Just
Great
showed up
badass.
this year. Showed up in August.
I'm hunting in a tower stand that I've hunted frequently, chasing waiver wire, and I was just about to get out of here this morning, and he showed up on the pasture ridge out this direction. I'll show you in a moment. At about 160 yards. I've ranged everything. I'm very familiar with this area and this stand, and I got a decent shot on him. I did see a little heel kick. I think his tail was tucked. He just went over the rise, came in so fast. His mouth was open. I'm assuming chasing does. Maybe he got bumped by another hunter. I'm not sure. Been chasing this deer for 2 years out in this area. I don't know how many hunts I've had strictly focused on him. I've done a little bit of bouncing around on a deer I call Sony. But for the most part, I've been out here, and gun season, this has been my focus, is on him. I don't know, I hope the shot's good. Like many of you guys out there, you watch all these videos. Unless you see him go down, you're always nervous, right? So I'm going to give him plenty of time. I've got plenty to do around camp. I'm going to go back and do dishes. I usually take an afternoon walk. I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to relax a little bit here. John's out at the project farm digging in. We had a lot of good buck activity out there at that farm today. Our farms do really well. We take really good care of them, and with the pressure. And during the week, we could still get great opportunities to kill. So, cross my fingers that I got this done. It's been a grind, as you guys have followed along with this. Tremendous amount of effort put in. I was out in the stand this morning at 5:15, 5:30-ish, somewhere in that range. That's an hour and a half before legal time. So it's a lot of work. As you know, we all enjoy it, but it does get to be the grind. And I've mentioned the grind a lot on this. There's a lot of days, maybe you're not getting a lot of camera footage, you're not getting a lot of MRI on a deer. And you can get down, you can get discouraged, but you know you got to keep pushing, and hopefully today's one of those days where you just kept pushing, you got out of bed, you went and did it, and it paid off. So thanks for joining us on Goliath Pursuits, and cross your fingers. We're gonna try to go track this deer this afternoon, but as of right now, I'm gonna when in doubt, back out. I still live and die by that one there. There's no reason to go push it right now. I'm up all week. I'm here till Thanksgiving, so a couple days yet. Why dive in now and maybe push them 500, 600, 700 yards? So give them some time. I'll get some friends over to give me a hand and go look for them, and we'll see what we can do. But thanks again for joining us, and check out our new merch too. We got hats out, all kinds of stuff. Goliath Pursuits, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Good luck to Rusty here in a little bit. We'll try to go recover this guy. So here's the view out my window and what I was shooting at, and then you can see the standing corn to the left. You can see a strip between the woods and the fence of our autumn buffet, and I had a tremendous amount of does in here last night while I was hunting, and that's why I just keep coming back to this set, because I feel like he would have came in. So I'll zoom in on where he was standing. He was out here in this pasture right on this knoll. You can kind of see those green cedars. He was just on my side of it. And as you can see there, he just popped up out of those cedars and stood there, and I could easily tell it was him. And I just thought that it's now or never, and I apologize for not getting the footage, but it's self-filming again. I can't get on him that quick. As you know, this journey to kill this deer has been extremely difficult, so I thought now is the time. So whip the window open, zoom my rifle into the 9 setting on my scope, settled in for the shot, and hopefully it worked out. Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, November 21st. Gun season here in Wisconsin has gotten going, and this is the day after I got a long, tough shot at Waiver Wire, and unfortunately it was a clean miss. So here we go again. Back up in this tower due to wind and due to a bunch of different things and just due to logistics. I just feel like he's in this area. If this is a deer I want to kill, I have to stay with him here. So, but windy tonight. We've seen very little natural movement the last few days, both on camera and what everybody's seeing as a hunter. So obviously I got a crack at that big deer yesterday, but that was literally the only deer I saw, and it was a very, very quick glimpse as he came out of the woods. So, but anyway, weather's changed here in Wisconsin. Cold front blew through. Things are going to improve here. Our farm has very little pressure on it, so hopefully John or I can make it happen here the next few days. So we'll be home for Thanksgiving and then back up Thanksgiving afternoon. So hopefully our luck improves here and we can get something going. So. Good morning. It's Wednesday, November 21st, right before Thanksgiving here. I'm in a ground set. I just got to do the morning interview because I had that doe and two fawns extremely close, probably 12 feet in front of me. Still after Waiver Wire, he's back on the farm. He took a little walkabout and went about 3/4 of a mile to a mile to the west last night. The neighbors got him on camera, but he's back on the farm around midnight last night. So still chasing him, still grinding here. Heading back for Thanksgiving here, and then I'll be back up shortly. John and I will be back up after Thanksgiving here, but great spot here. I've killed a lot of good deer out here. It's my first sit down in here of the year. Thick bedding area. We're not seeing a lot of movement so far this gun season here in Wisconsin, so I've dived into some of these bedding areas hoping to just get lucky, maybe stumble upon a short movement buck, you know, that's kind of tending to doe. But it's a great set. Wind in my face. I raked it out last week so I wouldn't make a lot of noise getting in, and we'll see if they come back from food. We get a little movement. Super cold this morning. It's probably 28, 29 degrees. Starting to get, the weather's starting to be a little more normal here. So thanks for joining us on Goliath Pursuits. Good luck to everybody out there.